Iran is drawing a hard red line, just days before critical talks with Washington. Tehran is ruling out any transfer of its enriched uranium, rejecting a key concession from past nuclear deals. While insisting it will never seek nuclear weapons, Iran is warning the United States that restraint will come at a price. And as nuclear red lines harden, Iran is also issuing a stark warning to Israel, raising fresh doubts over whether Friday's talks will happen at all. A senior advisor to Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei has dismissed any idea of Iran sending its enriched uranium abroad, signaling Tehran will not repeat a key concession from its 2015 nuclear deal. Ali Khamenei, a powerful figure on Iran's Supreme National Security Council, said there is no reason for Iran to transfer its highly enriched uranium to another country, rejecting suggestions that Russia could again take custody of the material. The comments came after the Kremlin said Moscow had long offered to play that role, calling it a way to ease international.
This is the moment diplomacy hits the wall. Iran draws a red line, the US pushes back, and Israel is pulled into the equation. What happens next could decide whether talks survive or collapse entirely.
This particular topic has been a subject of discussion and consideration for a significant period of time, and Russia, for quite a while now, has consistently put forward its services as a potential and viable option, one that could ultimately lead to the successful elimination of specific points of contention or the removal of certain irritants for a number of different countries. At this present moment, Russia is steadfastly continuing its diplomatic efforts and is actively engaged in maintaining communications with all relevant stakeholders, and to the utmost extent of its capabilities, it consistently upholds its unwavering commitment to proactively contribute to the de-escalation of the prevailing tensions surrounding the situation in Iran.
Khamenei insisted Iran does not seek nuclear weapons and never will, but warned that restraint will come at a price for the United States. His message carried a sharper edge. Alongside nuclear defiance, Khamenei issued threats toward Israel, underscoring how volatile the moment remains as diplomacy hangs by a thread.
Consequently, the entire discussion, the whole debate is exclusively and solely and strictly with the United States of America. This entire conversation is exclusively and solely and strictly focused on the nuclear issue. Regarding the nuclear issue itself, there is a genuine possibility that a mutual agreement can be reached. Fundamentally, negotiation is possible. That's point one, provided that there is no atmosphere of threat, no words of threat, no tools of threat, and that it takes place at a fair negotiating table.
A negotiation involving two parties. It is reliant upon.
We need to reach a mutual understanding between us as soon as possible. My 60% can be brought down, for instance, to 20% through dilution. If you are concerned about the 60%, it is possible to dilute it, but this comes with a price, and that price must be fully paid. There is no reason for this. When the cause of concern can be addressed and resolved, then it should be transferred abroad. It remains trapped under the rubble, and we have not made any attempt yet to recover it from beneath all the heavy debris. No effort has been made whatsoever so far, because it is a very dangerous task to try and perform. We haven't fundamentally explained what our new situation entails.
Are Israel and America even two?
Israel and America are not two, they are one. It is a completely false assumption to believe that America would launch an attack and Israel would not be involved. It is fundamentally wrong. If America initiates a strike, Israel will absolutely be a participant in that action. Therefore, it must also receive a response that is proportionate to its involvement. We are not seeking nuclear weapons, nor are we possessing nuclear weapons, nor will we, so to speak, weaponize our facilities for nuclear weapons. You should also provide your
At the same time, Tehran sent mixed signals. Iran's president, Masoud Pezeshkian, has said he has instructed the foreign minister to pursue fair and equitable negotiations with the United States, marking a dramatic shift after weeks of unrest and a deadly crackdown on nationwide protests. The move suggests quiet backing from Supreme Leader Khamenei himself, despite earlier resistance to talks. But the diplomatic path is already wobbling. According to the Wall Street Journal, Iranian officials have threatened to pull out of talks scheduled for Friday with U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff and President Donald Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner. The reason remains unclear. Complicating matters further, reports now say the meeting may no longer take place in Turkey, with officials indicating the location is still undecided. As nuclear red lines harden and negotiations teeter, the question is no longer whether Iran and the United States will talk, but whether the talks will even happen at all.
This is not just a negotiation, it's a power test. Red lines, warnings, and conditions replace trust. And when diplomacy turns conditional, the risk of conflict quietly takes the stand.